Hello, and welcome to our first introductory video for EdCC 700. My name is Chris Cathcart, and this is my assistant,
Ronald.
All right, welcome to our session where we will be learning a little bit about us and hopefully talking a lot about our program. Without further ado, would you like to get us started?
Introduce yourself to everyone, including everything you like.
Anything.
Anything you like.
Fair enough. I think we've talked about who we are.
Mm-hmm.
What else should we share? Who lives in our house with us?
Mom. And Mason.
And you, of course.
And me.
How old are you?
9.
9. How old is Mason?
8.
How old is your mom?
26.
26. Let's meditate on that, shall we? So, what else should we talk about? What do I do for a living?
You work at Ivy Tech.
And what's my job? We just talked about this. What is it?
You're vice chancellor.
Of student success. You're absolutely right. Thank you so much. We've been in Fort Wayne for 6-ish years. We moved here from where?
Atlanta.
No. Where did we move here from?
Baltimore.
But where are we from?
Atlanta.
There we go. Good job. Thank you very much. Is there more that we should talk about as an introduction? No? What do we like to do?
Mostly just what we like to play games.
We play games.
Watch a little TV.
We watch a little TV. What's our favorite show?
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. Maybe Pokemon sometimes.
Maybe Pokemon sometimes.
Okay. Maybe that's enough. What else? What's the next question?
Share your major,
concentration,
and
cognates. So I am a doctoral student in the community college leadership program, and I also have a cognate in adult and community education. What's next?
Are you pursuing a graduate
certificate? Yes.
If yes,
please share.
I
am not currently pursuing a graduate certificate, although I was thinking about doing it. I just hadn't done it. What's next?
Who is on your committee, and what is the role of each person?
Sure. Dr. Amanda Latz is the chair of my dissertation committee. Dr. Roger Wessel serves as my department rep. Dr. Bo Chang serves as my cognate representative. And Dr. Tamra Montag Smith serves as my at-large representative. What's next?
According to your program plan, when are you scheduled to take your
comprehensive
exam?
Yes, my comprehensive exam is scheduled according to my program plan for the spring of 2019. So just a few months from now. Yes. Next.
Reflecting on your coursework so far, what topics have you written about have been especially interesting to you?
You know, a lot of the work that I have done has centered around leadership in community college, specifically around the role of the president, with a focus on the issues related to racial bias. And so I've been very attracted to critical race theory, but leadership theory in general as it relates to community college. That's typically what it is. What else?
Reflecting on the papers and projects completed while you're a doctoral student so far, both and outside the classroom, what specific paper or project has been most memorable to or meaningful to you? Why? Please explain in detail.
You know, I'd have to say the ethnography paper that I wrote, which was specifically designed to explore the perceptions of racial bias in the presidential search process for community colleges. why you and that's a whole lot. But honestly, it talks about how people of color, primarily African Americans, because of the nature of the study, um, felt like there was an issue of race in their interview process and what that experience was like for them. Um, this was something that was personal for me because, as you know, I'm very interested in becoming a community college president. You've met my chancellor, right? And I wanted to have that job. But as a person of color, as a black male, there are things that I know are barriers to that process beyond academic and career progression that I need to make myself prepared for. And so the listening to other people who are in the role and hearing about their experiences have helped me to frame my own expectations and really learn how to prepare myself. So that was the biggest one. And then a project that I did last semester in adult research and adult education was a continuation of that same project theme. Go ahead.
Describe yourself as a reader.
You know what? I would say that I am not a strong reader. I don't necessarily enjoy reading for pleasure. If I have the choice, I'll do an audiobook every time, but I will still do the reading if I need to. I think over the years it has been a struggle, not obviously because I can't read, because clearly I can, but I don't want to take the time to do the work, and it is a struggle sometimes, especially if I'm reading something boring. I'll do 10 other things before I get to that. But you know what? If it's interesting material, I will read it. Growing up, I was one that would read the dictionary, or one of my favorite books was about brain-based behavioral learning, which I read just in my leisure time. So it's just like random stuff. But the drier the book, the harder it is for me to get through. Pedagogy of the Oppressed I hate that book, but it's very knowledgeable. You were saying?
Describe yourself as a writer.
I enjoy writing. I always have liked to write. When reading our textbook, they talk about how, we make this excuse about if we ever have time to write. And I find that is the biggest issue. I am one that is a binge writer. I'll wait till the last minute and I'll write out 20 pages with no problem. I think I like to think deeply about the work that I'm doing, but because of the schedule that I keep, it's difficult for me to write the way I want to. But I think I can do it, and I enjoy it when I have the time, or I make the time to get it done. Okay.
Describe your ideal workspace in a significant detail. Photographs are welcome.
So, we should talk about the work desk that we have in the bedroom. What does that look like?
Yeah, well, it has a lot of papers and books.
Kind of messy,
but sometimes it's actually super clean.
Mm-hmm.
It's where I see him most times working.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a little desk in the bedroom. It is not a little desk, I guess. It's an average size wooden desk, It is often cluttered with articles and papers and books from various semesters. It is largely cluttered. It's in my bedroom.
Most people hang out there.
Most people hang out at my desk. If I don't do the work there, I'm usually in my office at work where it's quiet and I get things done. So, is there anything else?
No, that's all.
Maybe we'll take a picture later on. Well, this has been an amazing first video. It's probably the best video that anyone's ever written. Donald Trump would be very proud of us. He's, a very close personal friend. But is there anything you'd like to close with from this video?
No.
No? Nothing you'd like to share with the group?
No. Nothing.
No? What about your experience with Ball State? Do you like Ball State?
Ball State is an interesting place.
It's an interesting place. That's all you'd like to share?
I'm also a writer, too.
You are also a writer, too. What did you write?
I wrote about my brother.
Okay, tell us more.
And as he was a superhero.
Okay.
I came first place in my classroom.
Cool.
And I came in. There wasn't for the nationals. There really wasn't actually a place. You got something.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, good for you. You did national competition, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a big deal. Whatever. All right. Well, this video is now 10 minutes long, so I think we'll sound off. We'll give ourselves a cheer for getting it done. Cheers to you. Let's have a little celebration sip. And we'll tell everybody goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.